Hello, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order on a Friday stream, because we got an event drop, apparently, on Thursday, so I'm trying to keep a little bit more on top of the events, rather than, oh, an event drop Thursday? I'm going to wait till Monday and be fully behind on it, so, yeah, we're going to be doing the Illya Katakuri Castle event here today. But first, the news. There's not much in the way of news here. The summoning for the event is for Kashin Koji and Danzo. Kashin Koji, meanwhile, is... There she is. She is a 5-star quick assassin, AoE. Quick assassin to be specific, medium chance to inflict a bind. Chance increases with overcharge and deal powerful bind special attack damage, which also increases with overcharge, and a chance to inflict death. I'm guessing bind is just kind of the same as stun or petrify or any of that kind of stuff. That's my guess, at least. But we also have some new CEs as well. First is the Princess in Silks, featuring Herc the Zerk and Illya. Increase arts by 6, buster by 6, crit strength by 10, and 3 stars every turn for yourself. And those bonuses go up to 8, 8, 15, and 4 when it's max limit broken. And the water gun, which is, of course, the 5-star currency, will also have increased drops. Next is the 4-star, which is Diviner's 8-stone leap. I see Vritra there, but I'm unsure of who the other servant is. Gain 10 stars when entering the field for the first time, quick by 3, arts by 3, and the silver currency increased by 1, and it boosts up to a 12-5-5. Alright. And Gimmick Master, featuring Avispron and Odysseus. Damage cut 100, NP by 5, and the bronze one, and it is up to a 210 on MLB. Kashin Koji, a notable wielder of Genjutsu and a necromancer. That's a combination. An unparalleled master of puppetry. Be warned not to look into their red left eye. Oh no, they've got a Sharingan. The legendary practitioner of illusory techniques, Genjutsu and Gyojutsu. Their skills were so great they were rumored to be able to temporarily revive the dead. They seem to have been quite well known, especially around the capital of Kyoto. While it is said they were a ninja, who they served and what manner of tasks they undertook in that capacity remains a mystery. Their left eye glints crimson, a mark of demonic power. And you can check out her MP on the interwebs, but not here on the interwebs in this video, unless I get her as a support servant or something. And then there is the hints and strategies. So this does look to be a lotto event, so I am very glad that I am doing this early, because, yeah, I definitely need to do this early. Wait, what? What? New players get a free 5-star servant? That's insanity! I was just checking to see if there was anything, but not really. But the event info itself is now. So, Illya's Katakuri Castle, Kashin Koji's Modest Ambition. Event period is from yesterday to the 7th. So, literally right before the ordeal call drops. Okay. Prologue. Master and company start up the combat simulator for some training, but what appears before them is a castle filled with mischievous and quite dangerous obstacles and challenges devised by Sitanai. I changed the simulator into a abandoned field. You have to complete all the challenges to get out, so good luck. A minute singularity that has the potential to kill you. Its name, Illya's Katakuri Castle. Faced with obstacle courses built under the supervision of an expert in illusions, will Master and their companions be able to overcome each stage of the challenge and safely reach the goal. A new kind of competitive festival, crowded with Chaldea's servants, begins now. So is this another festival event? It sounds like. Set in the minute singularity, located in the combat simulator, conquer a variety of stages in order to reach the goal. Super difficult will be unlocked daily. Okay, so this is essentially Umu Fest, but it's Sitanai Fest, aka Illya Fest. Okay. Exchange for roulette spins, no limit to how many times. Okay. There is a social media campaign rewarding quartz. So, you can exchange event items you get by clearing free quests for various rewards, accumulate castle passes, participate in the roulette, summon tickets from super difficult stages. Tea serving Sitanai dolls get you special command codes. New event quests will be unlocked every day, so it looks like we should have... Oh, there's... Hang on. So, second state... So, prologue and super difficult stage quest 1, but first challenge stage quests, free quests. So, is there not going to be much in the way of story for this one? Super difficult stage quests are quests exclusive to this event that be unlocked on a daily schedule. There are 6 types of quests, each with special rules. You will receive a summon ticket as a reward for clearing each super difficult stage quest. They will be unlocked according to the schedule below, and you can be challenged by clearing up the previous ones. They do not fall under the category of high difficulty or ultra high difficulty. They are separate quests with a recommended level of 80. They have specific conditions for defeating enemies in each quest, battle using one of your own servants, and a 5 set of support servants. Okay. Friends and follower servants cannot be used. So this is a... Okay, so this is a little bit of different. This is more of a, puzzle hard quests than anything. Okay. Free quests, multiple servants will appear. They'll each have 7 levels of difficulty, and each will have differing servants' rewards and challenges awaiting you. They'll be switched out with a new group of quests as the schedule progresses, with the content of the quests changing as well. So, we have the initial stage, the second stage, and the final stage. I don't think there's any story components for these. This is essentially just an Umu Fest thing. Yeah. So, none of these are really too important to try to memorize. Okay. The passes get the rewards for this roulette. After the 10th spin, you can start doing 100 spins, which is always lovely. And there are some servants that get boosts during this event. So, Kashin Koji gets the 100% attack and a 50% bond. Meanwhile, 50% attack and 20% bond goes to Chloe, Illya, Miyu, Danzo, Kotaro, Sitanai. So that all kind of makes sense. I'm surprised Herc doesn't get anything. Poor Herc. You can get the special 5-star CE, which gives an attack boost, or a Katakuri Castle Pass boost. So the House of Repose is the attack boost. I definitely recognize Nightingale in there, but I do not recognize who that is in the background. Possibly Media Lily, though. So a one-time Guts and HP recovery by 10%. And it gets boosted to a 20% when MLB'd. And a Winter's Eye that is, Britomart. For a 25% special attack riding skill and beginning 30% charge. Boosts to 30 and 50. So does that mean that it will give boost if you have the riding skill, or it will be boosted against enemies with the riding skill? A little bit of clarification there would be nice. And then there's the command codes. The 5-star command code is Artificial Kunoichi. 15% special attack demonic to the engraved card, and 2 stars when attacking. And that, of course, features Danzo. The Pygmalion Chisel Out increases crit by 10 for the engraved card, and a 200% HP recovery. Possibly, Galatea. And Comrade of the Snowchild for a 15% crit strength when attacking with the engraved card if it's on an arts card. Okay. And that is, of course, Shiro, the polar bear Shiro. And then there's the event item exchange, which I'm not going to go over. You can get a special wallpaper from a special site. And desktop backgrounds featuring Illya, Sitanai, and Danzo. Okay. And that's all the little bits of news. We can go through this stuffs and claim this stuffs. I did do all of the Evocation Festival quests, so just a little bit of quartz, not much, but it's done. And we can claim those as well. Go back and claim our logins. I think the homunculus bobbies are primary need now. And let's just claim a bunch of login stuff. And that's all the login stuff claimed. Alright. So, I have to do some cleanup everybody everywhere. Cleanup everybody, do your share. Get rid of these randos who want me. I do not accept randos. I only accept the lovely viewers of my streams and the like. I'm sorry, randos, but you are not accepted. Especially you who only has Castoria. For shame. For shame. But, I do think before I jump into the event itself, I might do a single 11 spin on the, my brain is having a fart here. I might do a single 11 spin in the summoning just to see if I can't get any of the CEs. Yeah, and I only have a single 11 spin, so it is very appropriate. So we're going to do a single, not 11 spin, but tickets. 10 tickets, you know what I mean. I hope at least. Okay, we're going to do this, and then we will get into the event, because honestly, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. It doesn't seem like this is a very story-focused event. There was a little hesitation there. But it seems like it was a nothing burger. Oh, no, it was a gold. So that's what the hesitation was for. Hesitation does not necessarily mean new. It means transformations. Herc of the Zerk. Nice. Okay. That's at least a higher NP level for him. At least. But, yeah, I can't imagine this event is going to have too much in the way of story. The festival events don't often. Hey, we got the 4-star. So now I can get a bit closer look at who the heck is in this CE. Yeah, I don't recognize that female servant. I really do not recognize them. 1, they exercise calamities. 2, their blades are sharp enough to cut through the mist. 3 and 4, they jump and dodge with snapping jaws. 5 and 6, they dance and slice as they move. 7, their courage is savage and furious. Who will be shredded to 8s? I'm going to actually look this up, see if I can't, see who exactly that is supposed to be. But while I'm looking that up, we're going to keep on rolling. See if we can't get more, because, I mean, the 4-star CE is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have at least a little bit of ease. And I can imagine we're going to get a copy of the 3-star for the event as well, but a little bit more would do me some good. I was about to say, wait a second, what's the alter ego? I forgot about Zufu being in the general pool. Almost had a bit of a conniption there. I don't know what I was going to go with, but yeah. Alright, so Shamanic 8 Stones Leap. Can I get who is featured? Is that's supposed to be Ushi? I'm sorry, but the figure in red did not look like Ushi Wakamaru. I am sorry, game, but no, that did not look like her at all. Okay. Well, just my seated position. I might do a single 11 spin proper as well here, just to see if I can't get the 5-star CE. But only a single one. Okay, I was about to say, holy crud, are we about to get the servant? Oh gosh, that'd be something if I accidentally got Kashin Koji. That would have been something. I saw the gold and it's like, oh shoot. And then it's the assassin. Oh, super shoot. But it's fine. We need to conserve our luck. For summer, at the very least. But also, possibly Ordeal Call 1. I don't know what to expect from Ordeal Call 1. So, you know, maybe there'll be a servant there that I'll want. Who knows? I don't. Although that one dude from the Lovey-Dovey Valentine's event might be in Ordeal Call 1. I can't remember his name. And I only remember him because I just recently posted the Valentine's event stuff on my YouTube channel. Which, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably like a month after that's been posted, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna do a single 11 spin, we're gonna let it roll, and then we will get into the event. But yeah, I have no idea if that servant is going to be in Ordeal Call 1 or not. We got the 3-star CE, nice. But I look forward to seeing who/what Ordeal Call 1 will be appearing. Hey, Sulfronic, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. And as evidenced by the stream title, same here. I was not aware this event was coming until Wednesday. Yeah, in Wednesday's stream, I was told, hey, this event's coming along. And it's like, wait, but there's no announcement of this event, but there's a broadcast. So usually after a broadcast, they announce events, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But at least it's a lotto event, so, you know, gotta love the lottos. Got to love the lottos. It will at least help with my, Ember deficit, because I am at a little bit an Ember deficit now. Thinking aloud. Also, we got the 5-star CE, so, woot. I've gotten one of everything, CE-wise at least, and I am happy with that. But yeah, I can't imagine this is going to be a very story-dense event, and even having a late start on it will... Oh, no. I wasn't rolling for you! Oh... I wasn't even rolling for her. I was rolling for the CEs. Thank you, but a very unexpected servant. And I feel like I might have just gotten her NP2. Nope, it's a caster. Cool. It was a double-sided caster card. I was about to say, if I just got an NP2 5-star in this, I would be... I don't know. Cast skill. I'll take it. I'll take it. This has been a stacked roll, and it makes me fear for my future gacha luck. Hey, nice. Oh, this has been a stacked roll. Like, hold up. What is with this roll? It is stacked. 2 5-star event CEs, a 5-star servant, a 4-star servant. What is this 11 spin, man? Hey, Larvae. Welcome to the stream. Happy things. Good gracious. My name is Kashin Koji. I shall serve you as long as this temporary life lasts. Please, use me as you see fit. Why do your arms look blood-soaked? Hang on, hold up. Why did her arms look like they were soaked with blood? Saber Dusa, I don't know what you're talking about there, but congrats on the NP6 Tiamam and NP5 Draco. I managed to, get NP1 Tiamat and NP1 Draco, although I wasn't even intentionally rolling for Draco, she just spooked me on the single 11 spin I did. Wait, we're getting a Saber Medusa? When? Hang on. If that's Ordeal Call stuff, I don't want to hear it, Larvae. I am literally blind going forwards as far as any story-related stuff. The only things I really know are this coming and the following summer, as far as servants. That is literally all I know. Yeah, this was a stacked, oh, she's event? Okay. Cool then. I'm fine with knowing about Saber Medusa then. Saber Medusa. Gouda Gouda. Ooh, a Gouda Gouda event with Saber Medusa. The meme becomes reality. I could see it. But we got the 3-star CE. So, a Gimmick Master. A challenge can be neither too difficult nor too easy. It must be just right. One must bend one's knees to leap or stretch out their arms just far enough for someone to reach, to overcome. The challenge should also give those who undertake it a sense of accomplishment to make it feel fun. The sweet spot is 40% technique, 60% inattentiveness. May all participants take on this exciting challenge. Tower event. Okay. Interesting. And then we have the Princess in Silks, featuring Illya and Herc the Zerk. So yeah, summer's going to be a very stacked time of this year. Got the... You might not have enough for Summer Morgan. Yeah, I'm gonna be having to tap into some resources if push comes to shove for this summer. Because I've said it before, I want everybody except for Summer Suzuka this year. Everybody else, I am all for getting. Her innocence is unmatched. Nothing can match her nobility. Bow your heads, down on your knees. None may lift their head higher in the presence of the little miss. The one who stands before us dazzles brighter than a rainbow, and is lord of the castle. Okay, I'm gonna call out BS here. Illya is so far from innocent, it's not even funny. I've been playing the Fate Stay Night remaster. She guts Shiro so many times, she rips his soul out and sticks it in a frickin' doll to torture. Illya is anything but innocent. Thank you very much, game. I will not stand for these blatant lies and bits of misinformation for trying to paint Illya as some, you know, pure snowflake or whatever. Illya's a monster. Don't tell Herc I said that, though, because I feel like Herc would not appreciate that too much. And in the same role, we got Kachin Koji, who was a very much surprise. So Kachin Koji, we've already gone over. She's an AoE quick assassin, 5 stars. Her first skill applies invincible for one time for 3 turns for all allies. A single buff, and it is a crit star bomb and a battery. And yeah, her arms are definitely bloodstained there. Her arms are most certainly bloodstained. That's not ominous in the slightest. Presence Concealment A for increasing crit star drop rate. Katakuri Construction EX to increase debuff success rate and quick effectiveness for yourself. And Mental Modification EX to increase crit strength and debuff resist for yourself. Okay. 2 quick, 2 arts, 1 busta. Alright. Well, that's cool. A very nice and solid roll. Nice and solid 2 sets of rolls, to be honest. We got 3 4 stars, a 5-star servant, and 2 5-star CEs, and 1 of the 4-star CEs from 10 tickets and 30 quartz. So all in all, a very solid set of rolls. NP boosting. She can be both deranged and innocent. I'm not sure if that's how it works. You did a meme 11 and got the 4-star? Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can be both deranged and innocent. That's talking like that sounded like Fae apologist talk here, and in this stream, we do not stand the Fae for what atrocities they wrought in Fairy Britain. We do not stand the Fae. So I think I already have... Do I seriously have Caskill and Hurt already NP5? They'd be at the bottom of this. Let's see... Zerker... I don't see Herc. Oh, yep, there he is. I see Herc now. Yep, I can do that. I can indeed do that. I'm just checking these. And Caskill. Yeah, okay, so they're both NP5 already. They're not locked, so we can burn them. Get some rare prisms. So let's burn some servants that are not necessary. Beep, bop. Beep, beep, bop. Okay, there we go. 2 rare prisms. And let's go to check out Larvae's supports here. Friends and following. Mashu, Main, Lizard, Miskai. He's been on recently, actually. He hadn't been on for a while. Let's see, there's the Larvae. Alright, let's see what you got, Larvae. So the base supports looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. It looks like a lot of... I'm gonna not lie. It looks like a lot of the swimsuit CEs on some of these servants. Which, funnily enough, they do work. But it's kind of funny all the same. Okay. See Resh, see Jalter. Level 106 Jalter is very nice. A little bit debatable putting King Protea in that Ascension, though, Larvae. Just a little questionable you have King Protea dressed up like Kermit the Frog. In the second set... Oh, that's even... Balban... Why are you making Balban suffer? Balban doesn't need... Balban should be kept out of her final ascension, because that is when she suffers the most. At least according to her voice lines, she's kind of gone a little bit nutso as far as her final ascension goes, so... Yeah. Because, and here you go... Alright, I'm listening. What's the logic here for making Balban suffer? Oh, Sophonik! And Larvae! Oh, do you two not like Balban? Normal Tristan spooked her on that banner? Okay. Okay, I see, but... I mean, I don't think she deserves to suffer. She kind of suffered a lot at the end of Avalon LaFay. So, yeah. Oberon rolls were your worst rolls ever. And then we have... I have the Leonidas for in case anybody's doing any solo runs. Very nice there. Larvae. Very, very nice. And Georges. Leonidas and Georges both set up to help people trying to do solos. I approve. I most certainly approve. And then your support your supports, you did get some of the CEs, it seems. But otherwise, the supports look to be relatively similar. I'm noticing a lack of CE on Melusine, as well as her middle skill being a 1. That's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, to see Melusine's center skill at a 1. But you do you. And, okay. Tiamam, nice. And Draco, I see them there. Level 100s, 10s. Very nice. Middle skill is not needed. Yeah, that Tiamam and Draco. Out of curiosity, Larvae, in your opinion, and you too, Sylphonic, if you wish to chime in, what ascensions for Tiamat and Draco are... Give me your preferred ascension order between the first 3 ascensions for Tiamam and Draco. Oh, I've got them both. I've got Tiamam leveled up. Draco is sadly very low ranking, but I wish to know, in your opinion, which ascensions do you prefer the most, and which one do you prefer the least? And while you guys do that, if you wish to, I'm going to start the event. Marvel at it, Illya's Katakuri Castle. Last is you think last best for Draco? Okay, I see. Fair. I have returned, Master. I detect no hostiles in our immediate vicinity. It should be safe to proceed for now. Thanks, Donzo. I will remain vigilant for potential threats. I'm sure Lord Kotoro will let you know if he finds anything as he scouts ahead. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, let's roll, everybody. Okay, we have the Prillier gang with us. Makes sense. Wait, why are we making such a big deal out of this? It's just the simulator. I wouldn't be too sure about that, Chloe. We have plenty of data to show that the simulator isn't always totally safe. Draco last is best, second is the worst. I can agree with that. Draco needs to put on some pants or a shirt in the second ascension, which is why I prefer last is best and first is second best. None of them are bad with Tiamat. I can agree with that none of them are bad, but which is your favorite of the bunch? Ow. I just kicked my desk. Sure, I doubt we'll end up dead, but there's no telling what could happen in here. Think so? I'm not convinced. Come on, Chloe. Don't be like that. Remember what Donzo and Kotaro said? Our job as servants is keeping souls safe. Doesn't matter whether it's in real life or the simulator. Doesn't, right? What do you think, Miu? I think you're right, Illya. Whew. Okay, I just gotta take this seriously, right? Want a TM from Babylon? You got her, you're happy. Fair enough. I personally think that the second Ascension is the best Ascension because she just looks so friggin' adorable in that big sweater and her horns just look fluffy. I don't know why, it's just second Ascension just looks adorable for Tiamat. But then third, and then the first Ascension. All of them are peak, but that is my preferred order. Training doesn't end until we leave the simulator. We know. Good answer. Plan to do another 1K stream for Saberdusa. You got your Draco and Tiamat pools up on YouTube. How far did you go down for each of them, out of curiosity, Larvae? A little bit of a spoiler here, if you don't mind giving it. You know, seeing Master with the girls like this reminds me of an elementary school teacher taking his class on a field trip. So, does this make this a school camp kind of situation? I can hear the voiceover from the trailer already. The woods are virtual, but the terror is real. Magical girls trapped inside. Who will survive? How does that sound? I have no idea how to respond to that. Come on, Ruby. Quit scaring me. I mean us? Sounds like only magical girls can survive. Oh, hey, thanks for playing along, Master. Oh, so you saved 1K per, each one got 1K spent. Draco got an extra buff of 3 packs to get the final 2 copies. That's fair. I mean, still, I can't save that much quartz up anymore because I don't have a job right now because I'm in school full time. So, you won't tell you what goal you hit Tiamat, though. That's fair. But yeah, I definitely have to pool my Saint Quartz for this summer. Every last drop. Soul's really pale. No, look what you did, Ruby. I was just kidding. Although if we really do want her into, say, Singularity. Well, what happens next all depends on the Holy Grail now, doesn't it? Of course. That's true. NP5 Saberdusa is the goal, just like Tia and Draco's NP5, a hope, a dream. Excuse me, Master. You scared me. Man, you ninja really are killer hiders. You look pretty nervous now, though. A hope, a dream, mayhaps a nightmare. Saberdusa will come home for you, Larvae. It's 20 to midnight and you're only one human. Hey, Viper, welcome to the stream. How'll be things? Guess your Draco Ascension? I'm gonna guess last Ascension. Yep, thanks for stopping by, Larvae. It was nice chatting with you. 'Twas nice chatting with you, and I hope that you can stop by more streams in the future. Lord Kotor has just returned. Oh, first Ascension then, Viper. First Ascension is my next guess. I'm back. Be careful, Master. Something happened. I couldn't believe my eyes. We have an emergency situation. There's something happening in the simulator that wasn't programmed to happen. Like an enemy we weren't expecting? Exactly. Instead of the boars pre-programmed into the simulator, there's a squadron of dangerous-looking Katakuri up ahead. Katakuri? I think he means old-fashioned machines, like steampunk or something. The squadron is comprised of several humanoid Katakuri soldiers, as well as a few giant ones. There's also a shadow servant of unknown class with them. Katakuri soldiers? Oh, they're here. They're here! Several high-density magical energy signals are headed our way. One is definitely on par with the servant. Please get ready for a fight, Lady Miu. Illya? I know. Okay, let's do this. We're all counting on you, Soul. Alright, everybody get ready to fight back. So, are we just going to be using all of them for this fight? Or do we only use one of them and then the rest of ours? You're not a coward who hides behind the third Ascension. Well, the joke's on you, Viper, because Draco has been ranked so low in my level up order, she's stuck in the first Ascension. Because I'm ranked up by a committee, and the committee has thus far decided that Draco is not going to be getting leveled up for a very, very long time. Pardon the yawn. Let me reset these. Whoa. Although, to be fair, I kind of do prefer the Final Ascension, personally. Hey, you can tell me otherwise. If you do the channel points, it's through channel points, and it's because I like to give you guys control to make me suffer. Just like there's the reason that both of the Koyans are not going to be leveled up for a long time, because chat has decided that, you know, they are very much minus points. But channel points can be spent to boost a servant up higher upon the rankings. I know, but people don't want her leveled for some reason. It's a mystery to me. Okay, actually no, it's not a mystery. The main person that has put her down as low as she is said it's because they were annoyed at the fact that so many people were using the Bible as a summoning catalyst for her. Which I can see to a degree, that being a little annoying to have to deal with, but you know. Also, I'm gonna bring in my Illya, because actually, yeah, let's use this. We'll bring in Mew. There we go. Yeah, some people apparently were using the Bible as a summoning catalyst for Draco. I didn't use any catalyst, although if I did, I would have just gotten a glass of wine as a catalyst. Vampire Senpai is up to 2 points. Alright. Where did this damage come from? I blinked and then they were suddenly all hurt. Vampire Senpai is at the top of the road. As for when I will be doing these level ups, once I end up getting enough embers, because I'm kind of low on embers now. Oh, I forgot there's 3. I'm done. I messed up the attack order on this one. Dum-dum is me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because also Beast of Revelations stuff. A lot of people apparently have a Bible laying around, so. Yeah. I'm not going to argue with what the committee has decided. I am merely a vessel for you all. But it's the reason why so many servants are very low down. Like, just as an example, at -2 points is Jaguar Warrior. Another one at -2 points is Fion. -3 we have Lanling. -4 is Umu. -6 is Seba. Also at -6 are both of the Koyans and Summer Ishtar. At -9 is both of the Raikos, and at a grand total of -22 is Bunny Toria. So yeah, those are servants that are probably not going to be getting leveled up until I've leveled up pretty much everybody else at this rate. Well, Lancer Ellie Spook gave you Draco, and some people are using Bibles. I know! I mean, I just got her randomly. I just got Draco randomly. Like I said, I did not even roll for her, so. Or I didn't roll specifically for her. I mean, to be fair, I don't have a Bible sitting around, but I do wear crosses pretty much constantly. One of them I got for my first communion back when I was in 1st grade, and the other was for my confirmation back in 8th grade. So, I've been wearing one of these crosses for, like... Hang on. Doing some math here. 26 years? Yeah, one of these crosses has been a constant around my neck for about 26 years, and the other one's been a constant around my neck for about 19 years. So, I mean... That's a thing. No battle node. You treat crosses differently. That's fair. 'Tis fair, that. Also, I wasn't even paying attention. Who was the servant? I didn't even pay attention to the servant that appeared. I've been so focused on just chatting. I kind of feel bad for whoever the servant was that I didn't even acknowledge them. Fire. The Illya Mew combo. Oh, it was Kashin Koji, probably. Lady Chloe. Yeah, I know. It was a puppet of her, though, wasn't it? Magical energy signals are gone, and it looks like we've drove them off. Great work, everybody. That aside... Never seen that Shadow Servant before. Yeah, I mean, Viper, you can be part of the solution. You can spend your channel points to boost Draco up by a maximum of 3 today. Unless somebody else comes and knocks her right back down, but you never know. That's gotta be the shadow of some heroic spirit. You're probably right. But we've never seen that lady in Chaldea's databases before, right? You look at the databases, Chloe. Are we allowed to do that? Who cares? Everyone. I just never bothered asking. They probably wouldn't care if we did. I guess, but I still don't think it's right to look at something like that without permission. We're not at school, Illya. Why are you still trying to be a teacher's pet? Shut up. You're just too much of a bad girl to know what's right. To be fair, Chloe probably has a lot of privileges in my Chaldea. She is the one who carried me through Camelot. Did the person get Draco? The person who lowered Draco down, or the people that used Bibles as a catalyst? Because from what I understand, at least 2 of them did. At least 2 of the Bible catalyst users did get Draco. Danzo. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, no, they did not even roll for Draco. Lady Danzo. Lord Kotaro. Master, I thought perhaps I should keep this to myself, but I've decided to tell you. Okay. Yes, 2 of the people that used Bibles as a catalyst got Draco. At least 2. My memory circuits are incomplete. They remain broken even now. They say heroic spirits are summoned in their prime. Apparently humanity has determined my prime is to have been during my later years, when I was on the verge of breaking down. As a result, I have difficulty trusting my memories. That being said... You might know who that Shadow Servant is, don't you? Yes. My image of them is very hazy. They seem to flicker in and out of my circuits, like a mirage sliding from view when you try to focus on it. A left eye of crimson, and a right of teal. I feel like I've seen that person somewhere before. J6 did. J6 is the one who keeps pushing Draco down, down, down. But, Zahak is one of the ones that has been fighting against him and keeping to try and force Draco up. No, he did not. Well, that didn't exactly give us a lot to go on. Indeed. Ruby! You watch your tongue too, Sapphire. Apologies. In the meantime, I'm gonna contact the command room. Maybe these guys are trying to hack into Chaldea's systems or something. No way. When did you learn so much about that kind of thing, Chloe? What, this? Everyone knows this kind of stuff nowadays. Right, Miyu? Huh? I don't think it's strange if you don't, Illya, since you've never felt a need to deal with it before. Poor Illya. I forget how much she gets bullied. I forget how much poor Prillia gets bullied. Especially during that summer event where we put her through a nightmare-inducing stuff. Oh, I don't get the feeling you're just being nice. Okay, just hit this, and... Command room here. How's the Force March simulation going on? To be fair, Zahak did also push Tiamam to be leveled up enough that she was leveled up, because some people were pushing Tiamam down, but I do not remember who did that. Yeah, I don't have records of who had put Tiamam down, but eventually Zahak pushed Tiamam up high enough that she was able to be leveled. I see. An unknown enemy force and a shadow servant, huh? Well, we haven't detected anything unusual on our end. So even if it is just a bug, it's within expected parameters. Well, I guess that's not impossible with a complex system like this. I wonder, though. Who knows? What would you have us do, Master? If you'd like to play it safe, we could always abort the march now. You want to abort? We've already come this far. Why don't we at least try getting out of the woods like we planned? Good point. Let's just keep going. Let's go. Keep marching. Forward march, everybody. Whee! I'm sure there's not going to be an Oblivion Gate or anything up ahead. And so, the party continued on its way through the forest. Eventually, they reached their destination. They expected to see the forest's tree line and the gentle sloping hills beyond. Instead, an impossible sight lay before them. I wouldn't call this impossible. A mysterious European castle. And barring the way to that castle was a Japanese castle. Along with a series of deadly traps. So it's Ninja Warrior then. No bully, Viper. The only person you're allowed to bully in this stream is me. No fighting with each other in my chats or the like. Please. Just insult me for allowing people to decide who gets leveled up when. No bully. We're in for a new festival, aren't we? What is all this? Are we going to see some Sitanai interacting with Illya? That'll be interesting. If that's the case. I hope we do. Because I don't think we've actually seen the two of them in the same location before. Another no battle node. Let's see what we got. Is it going to just be the swarm of servants approaching? Or... Surprised, Master. Isn't that... You're Sitanai, right? The alter ego. She looks so much like Illya. I think I might have said this before, but it's actually more the other way around. No, it's me from another... I mean, how nice to see so many adorable girls together. Not a bad lineup at all. Plus, now that I've set up so many obstacles, having cute contestants really should up the appeal. By set up, you mean you created all of this, Sitanai? Yes, that's right. I changed the simulator into a kind of bounded field. So, good luck, since you won't be able to escape until you clear them all. Wait, huh? What did she just say? She said we won't be able to escape until we clear them all. She sure did. I guess we're in one of those death game things now. Does nothing faze her. Okay, everyone, looks like we need to steel ourselves to get through this. Why do you sound so happy about this, Ruby? Who, me? Not at all. You must be imagining it. These stages have the same aura as the enemies we just fought. The same aura. Oh, is Sitanai helping us aura farm? Because I don't think somebody who's wiped out at least 5 whole civilizations has much need for aura farming. It's not just you, Master. I felt the same thing. These are the same kind of mechanisms at play in those Katakuri soldiers. Oh, you noticed. I'm the producer here, but it was another heroic spirit who did the work of actually putting it together. I remember thinking that Morgan's thing from a while back seemed like fun, so I tried hiring a supervisor myself. Anyway, I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun here. Make sure you all enjoy everything it has to offer, okay? May as well have fun. Are you just okay with this? So this is the attitude that separates a veteran master from an amateur. But I still didn't expect a response like that. Oh, I know. Since you're all here, why don't I introduce you? This is my supervisor. Go on, say something. Isn't that the one we fought? Hey, that heroic spirit looks just like the Shadow Servant we saw before. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it does look like a 90% match. The transmission isn't enough to determine their spirit origin, though. Oh, my circuits. I remember now. It's them. This is amazing. No matter how their appearance may change, that glimmer in their eyes is the same as ever. Then you do know who that is, Lady Danzo. I do. That is the greatest sorcerer of Japan's Warring State period, an unparalleled Katakuri master. They were the one who worked with the first lord of the Fuma clan to make me. That is Kashin Koji. Hang on. Wasn't Danzo at one point an actual person that was turned into a doll? 'Cause isn't she like also a maternal figure to Kotaro? I think, if I'm remembering previous events properly. My true name is Kashin Koji. Their gaze. Yeah, still the blood-stained hands kind of are a little bit disturbing, not gonna lie. Was utterly without warmth. None of the warmth one would expect to see in a human being was anywhere to be found in those eyes. It felt just like looking into the eyes of a doll. It was, in a word, creepy. Ruby, stop that! No narrating without permission! I can't believe this. Lord Kashin Koji, I never thought I would get to see you again. It's me, Danzo, the very Kato Danzo you made. It's so good to see you again after all this time. Lord Kashin Koji? It wasn't much, but they averted their gaze ever so slightly. She can be both a robot and a maternal figure. Fair enough. That's fair. Or at least that's how it seemed to Danzo. Ruby! Okay, I think that should do it for introductions. Now then, Master. Illya's Vale, Chloe, Miu, Danzo, Kotaro. Kashin Koji and I will be waiting in the European castle. Your goal is to make it here safely. And along the way, we've prepared plenty of Katakuri stages for you, so I hope you'll enjoy. The transmission just cut out. It doesn't look like we can re-establish the line. Good to know, but right now I'm more worried about Danzo. Why didn't Lord Kashin Koji say anything to me? Lord Kashin Koji? Lady Danzo. I know Lord Kashin Koji has strong ties to you and the first Fuma Kotaro. I don't know why they're ignoring you now. So it seems we'll just have to ask them ourselves. At least that's the way I see it. What do you think, Master? Lady Danzo? I mean, a puppet made by a necromancer kind of implies she was alive at one point. 'Cause, I mean, aren't all necromancers just puppeteers of the dead? Are not all necromancers just puppeteers of the dead? So, it really does make one wonder with Danzo if she was a normal person at one point who died and then was brought to unlife / augmented with doll parts or something. I do wonder if we'll ever get a concrete answer on that. I do wonder. or if they're going to leave it ambiguous as, yeah, she's just a doll. So, I mean, I think that could add a little bit of extra appeal to Danzo if they reveal that she was at one point an actual person. Hey, Zahak, welcome to the stream. How be things? It's looking like a +3. She says she was never a true human being. I mean, she does also have memory issues, so... never really know. We'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Alright, so that puts Draco at a grand total of -1. She's crawling out of the depths. Slowly. Gently. Drop it by real quick, Tracer. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Did you roll yet, Zahak? Or have you yet to roll? Out of curiosity before you really quickly skip on through. Because I did a single 11 spin and 10 tickets and got Kashin Koji. By some random miracle. Possible miracle. I'm not really sure. She seems a little dead inside, so I'm not sure where she's going to end up on the ranking list. Oh, let's get to that goal, so let's go. Understood. Master, please forgive me. I'm sorry you had to see that. Rest assured, I will clear every obstacle in our path with the power of this Kashin Mystic Code. We'll do our best too. Right, Miyu? Right, Chloe? Mm-hmm. Well, we've already come this far, so we may as well. Katakuri death game in the dark woods. That perverted Katakuri... What perverted Katakuri traps await our magical girls and their ninja companions? Oh, Ruby. You were trying to get the CEs, won an MP2 Rumble Mom, got the new 5-star in 3 11 rolls and 16 singles. Yeah, my actual 11 spin was kind of cracked, because I got 2 of the 5-star CEs, Kashin Koji, and a cast skill in that. So it was kind of just like, damn. I hope I did not burn up any luck I had, because I need that luck for the summer. But congrats on eventually getting her, man. Congrats. Nailed it. Perfect teaser. Anyway, I'm glad you're all excited about this. Also, would Illya do those kinds of traps? I don't think so. Illya would definitely go, death games on us. Yeah, I have NP5 Danzo and ended up getting at least NP6 through my rolls. Actually, no. I had NP1 Danzo and I got NP2 through the tickets. That's right. My brain had a little fart there. What was that about perverted Katakuri? Oh, we're getting a call from the command room. Hello? Oh, good, we're still connected. We've been monitoring the situation, Amir, and we've learned a few things you should know. The deadly theme park Satonai has created is a minute singularity. Specifically, a minute singularity that's developed within the simulator. Thanks, you too, man. Have a good one. Simulator or not, carelessness there could still lead to loss of life. So please, be careful as you make your way forward. We will. We will be very, very careful. Thank you, Senpai. As for the additional information, it's about the other servants. Let me guess. They're pouring in, aren't they? Yes, Senpai, it's just as you fear. They seem to think this is some new kind of festival. And they're all headed your way. I knew it. I'm so sorry, I tried to stop them, but they wouldn't listen. You know, are the servants able to just appear in singularities, or do they... Who of the staff have they bribed to be able to ray shift? Hey, Don Quixote! I see what's going on here. It's basically an old-fashioned amusement park with some physical activity and traditional Japanese flair. They're quite big on Japanese culture here, aren't they? Oh, yes, I see! No, wait, I don't see. It means you win if you can get past all the nasty-looking obstacles, sir. Oh, now I see! Well then, let's get going. Absolutely not, sir. Phooey. Bo! What, too chicken to give it a go, Gramps? That armor just for show. This is just a joust with a splash of pizzazz, right? Oh, you're Mordred, one of the Knights of the Round Table. Yes, I skew more towards treachery than justice, but yeah. Anyway, when you get right down to it, these things can be simpler. If you win, you win. If you lose, you die. That's all there is to it. Am I wrong? Oh, right. Let's go, Sancho. Sir is now unnecessarily fired up. Fair Mordred, you have my condolences. Profile says she was a mechanical puppet with no emotions, so kind of like RoboCop. She very clearly has emotions now. It looks like we got separated from Mordred. A bounded field, huh? In retrospect, perhaps we shouldn't have been so eager to activate the simulator and hop on the bandwagon, so to speak. Oh, right, this is in the simulator, not in a race shift area. Well, now that we're here, I think we should first try to meet up with Master, then see if we can escape. What do you all think? Who cares about a bounded field? Just smash the thing and be done with it. Seems you and I are on the same page, Sir Bedivere. I was just about to say the same thing. Sir Tristan, no! You're mixing up your inner monologue and your actual words. How do you even do that, anyway? I have a mystic code I modeled after Murasaki Shikibu's thing. I take it you ask Sir Merlin or Lady Lady Avalon for that. Well surmised, Sir Lancelot. Even as a knight, there are times when your identity is best hidden. You're still in LB2, so you haven't seen her yet. You haven't seen Danzo? Because I'm pretty positive that Danzo has a part to play in, what's it called? The interim chapters between parts 1, the Epics of Remnant. I'm pretty sure she has a part to play in the Musashi Epic of Remnant, if memory serves. Yeah, the Singularity with Doman. Oh no, wait, no, that's a different thing in itself. But I'm almost certain that Danzo has a part to play in the Epic of Remnant portion of things. Because that is around when she's introduced. Well surmised, Sir Lancelot. Even as a knight, there are times when your identity is best hidden. The tavern at night is a place for subtleties, after all. Sometimes one must hide one's true feelings. Others, one must brazenly shout them out to the world. I see. Well, no more taverns for you, Sir Tristan. That aside, he wasn't entirely wrong. We could smash our way out of here if we wanted. But if we do that, we'll never get our hands on the Holy Grail. There's a Holy Grail mixed up in this as well. Then I suppose brute force isn't an option. Not if we want to properly restore the Singularity. Right, Sir Lancelot? Right you are, Gareth. Yay! Ibuki and Dobranya. And Habitat. Hey guys, listen to this. Rumor has it, there's a Holy Grail up for grabs at the end of this course. No? Is that so? Well, really? We can just get a Holy Grail for having done fun dodging death out there? Come to think of it, there was that whole Tamlin Cup thing that happened not long ago, too. Man, Gilday is great. You never know what kind of crazy thing's gonna happen next. So, this is a place to test our skills, Not bad. How about you, Nikiti? Do you think you can win this? I know I can. At least, I could if Yaskayas were here. I wonder where they went. They were here just a moment ago. Where are her daughters? Hey Mo, welcome to the stream. I'll be things. Sadly, though, Mordred, Zahak hath already departed. But you are contributing to the pluses to Draco. +1, +2. Are you gonna go for 3? Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Draco is now sitting at 2nd position. Just gotta scroll all the way up. Draco is now in 2nd position. Alright. Nope. Sadly, there is somebody else that is already at 2 points, Mordred. You gotta have somebody... You have to have her +1 more to surpass our senpai. I don't give a shit about the Holy Grail. I'm just here to crush everyone else, demolish the castle, and be done with it. Who cares what kind of fancy tricks they try? Their luck ran out at the moment I got wind of this place. Ain't that right, guys? True, with your physical prowess, you could probably clear those hurdles easily. But let's not be too quick to throw caution to the wind. The fact that there's a Holy Grail involved in this means things are very unlikely to play out straightforwardly. Where's your Tars sitting? Tars? What do you mean by Tars? Out of curiosity. There, Viper. You guys are no fun. You think? So Vampire Senpai is at a 3-pointer. There exists no such ascension that will get you banned unless you mod the game. I don't even know if you can mod the game, and I'm still at a loss for what you're talking about. I have no idea what an Ishbad is. You're throwing me off my game. Shit, I kind of hate that you guys are so casual with me. Thanks. That's all thanks to Mordred. Yep, you may be right. Speaking of Mordred, I wonder where they are right now. You can understand her. You mean you can't? You can't? Hell no, I can't. Wait, does Mordred? Well, yeah, because, you know, Mo and Fran, they're kind of a thing. Oh. Ad time. This will give me a chance to take a drink. Alright. Why do I feel like you guys are not experiencing ads right now? Even though I pressed ad time. But let's see if I can't find... I'm gonna look up. So... KRS... no, that's not telling me anything. The other one was Ishbad? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I have no idea what these phrases mean. Alright, ad break should be done now, and during that ad break, I did look up both those things you said, Viper. The person who don't know... Oh, you're trying to say Ishtar! Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I thought you were making up slang. Oh, I thought you were making up slang there, Viper. I thought you were using some sort of modern slang or something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a dum-dum. But, yeah. Rider Ishtar is near the very bottom of the list. And normal Ishtar is somewhere in there, I think. But I don't know where off the top of my head. Oh, because you hate her. Gotcha. Fair. Fair enough. But, Summer... Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay, so Reddit's... So there's nothing bad about Summer Chloe. It's just going to be... A certain segment of the internet is going to be a little bit, angry if anybody makes a lot of noise with regards to Summer Chloe. Gotcha. Wow, Lacusta! It feels like forever since we've seen you in an event. Oh, this takes me back. I just love events like this. The terror of stepping on the wrong stone and plunging into a lake. The fear of getting caught by the monster chasing you through the labyrinth. Then you make your way through the underground tunnel, pile out in front of the castle, and finish the whole thing off with a go-kart shootout. Fun for the whole family. Beloved the world over, at least in recent years. I speak, of course, of Takeshi's Cast. And Draco is here! Second Ascension, Draco is here. That's quite enough of that. You know, I just now realized, why does she have crowns as shoulder pauldrons? That is a little bit of a weird design motif, the crowns as shoulder pauldrons. I swear, Lacusta, you really must learn to tamp down the madness in you. Is she okay, Nero? True, the internet is a fickle place. I will say, I do like the giant dragon claw and dragon tail of Umu's second ascension here. I do like the giant dragon tail and dragon claw. But, yeah, definitely not into the rest of the aesthetic for Umu here. Don't mind her, Uncle. She just had a few too many mushrooms. Oh, Nero! Alright then, come, let us win this event. Seems you're sufficiently motivated, Uncle. I mean, I'm fine with it, but, I'm fine with Umu's aesthetic, but it's not my favorite aesthetic. Here. Very well then, Locusta. Yes, ma'am. Let us be on our way. We shall bring true elegance to the otherwise uncouth festivities. I mean, Locusta's another one. I definitely prefer Locusta in her, like, frumpy robe outfit compared to her Ascension where she's essentially in the bikini. Like, I like the little mushroom witch aesthetic that she has, and that Ascension, whichever one it is like, it's just weird. Like, it just doesn't feel like it fits, you know? I haven't seen her first Ascension. Well, no. So, I'm guessing the sprite we just saw is first. That weird, like, bikini one is, like, second Ascension. I don't think we've seen Locusta's third Ascension. Ascension 3 goes crazy, but you're rocking Ascension 2 because who's going to stop me? Fair enough, Viper. Fair enough. You do you, man. You do you. It's good to see my beloved Rome. So excited. That's the spirit, for this too is Rome. It's an expression of my boundless love. Wouldn't you agree, Rome? Huh. Say no more, Rome. Oh gosh, it's double the Rome. Where's Boudica when you need her? I can see it. I can see it all. I can see the horizon dyed red and gold, our glory shining bright and proud. This place shall be the beginning of a new period of human betterment, where people spring into action, life shines bright, and new hope is born. In other words, this is Rome! Poor Constantinos. Oh no! Oh, no, they're drawing him in! Constantinos, no! Hades, Rome. Show us the Rome that lies within you. It's all right. We will accept it all as it is. Divine Father Romulus, unworthy though I may be, I shall do my utmost to live up to your expectations. I assume that means you want me to bring back the Holy Grail, yes? The Holy Grail. That true, that too would be Rome, but... Forgive my misunderstanding. I'll simply do my best to clear the obstacles and not concern myself with anything else. Well said, my child. Wait, Draco's second Ascension is against Discord's TOS? That's like really weird. I mean, I don't care for the Ascension, but at the very least, I can acknowledge that that is Umu, and Umu probably would look like that. Like, Umu is canonically shorter than Abby, and Abby is not even 5 feet tall, I think. So, I think that, you know, the standard canons that Umu actually has is less canonical compared to Second Ascension Draco. Second Ascension Draco is probably more appropriate for what Nero would actually look like. Because of, once again, the fact that Nero was severely poisoned all their life. So, yeah, I'd much more believe that Second Ascension Umu is a more realistic depiction compared to the base Umu we've got. Not saying that there's anything wrong with base Umu, mind you, but, you know. You have to spoiler mark her, though. Discord is stupid, always it was. Fair enough. Fair enough. Discord is a little bit weird at times. Against Discord's TOS, does that mean it can't be posted anywhere, or... Because... I mean, I am starting to revive my Discord channel a little bit. A little bit of revival, just a little bit. So, I want to know what I need to look out for. Since I'm sure this won't be the last event of its kind, perhaps it's time we came up with workout gear before better suited for full-body athletics. While we're at it, we should make sure it's designed to show off every participant's good side. For that matter, if we're going to do this, we may as well make entirely new Spiriton dresses. At least, that's what I think. How about you, Lady Cleopatra? You get it. I'm so glad you understand, Miss Crane. Our usual outfits would be fine if we stuck to the sort of thing you see in the Colosseum, but between this event and the last, we're clearly trending more towards full-blown extravaganzas with more variety than simple sword swinging. Can't show Ascension 2 because TOS, you spoiler it. I mean, no offense to a certain place, but isn't there a whole version of FGO where a bunch of servants have been censored, essentially? You know? Servants of a specific heritage have been censored if they do not conform to that heritage's standards. It's kind of sounding like Discord might be going down that route. Just saying. So yes, I do believe that if we're going to do events like these, we should create more outfits to suit them. Exactly. Just as I thought. I knew you and I would get along. And why wouldn't we? You're Chaldea's top designer, and I'm its top model. It was only a matter of time until fate brought us together. I can't believe I can't even get a word in edgewise. These two working together presents new business opportunities, but I can't get myself ahead of things and sign a contract with them. I don't understand. How could it be overwhelmed by them? Discord was always like this. If it wasn't, I wouldn't disdain Discord as much as you do. That's fair. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't use Discord that much to realize it's always been like this. Now, this is an event. I can smell it in the air. This is just my kind of competition. But this time, I'm just another participant. I need not hold back on my Eastern colleagues' behalf. Let's go out there and show them what we're made of, right, Satanta? I said, right, Satanta? Which of us are you talking to? Both coups! Voyager! This is going to be a lot of fun. How about you, Jason? Do you think you'll be able to fly straight to the Holy Grail? What? Hell no. How would I even do that? Are you stupid or something? There are at least as many death traps here as there were last time. No one in their right mind would go in there by choice. In fact, you know what, Voyager? I want you to go and slap a sign on that says idiot on the back of anyone who tries this. Aw, so you're just gonna watch, Jason? That's really too bad. What's wrong, Jason? This hardly squares with the captain of the Argo I remember. Brother's right, Jason. In my memories, you... Well, you may have not been a confident captain, but you certainly kept every day interesting. Where'd you two come from? Oh, the Shining Twin Stars. Are you here to help Jason? I don't know about that. No, it was your voice we heard. Jason's presence here is merely a coincidence. Still, if our former captain is asking, I suppose we can agree to a temporary alliance. Oh, Viper, I didn't realize you don't like Castor. I personally like Pollux quite a bit. Pollux is quite a bit on the like scale. Castor, I feel like I've come to a bit of understanding with regards to Castor after the interlude involving Castor. He's a lot more chill when Pollux is not around. Emphasis on temporary. Did you hear me ask? Because I sure didn't. But brother, weren't you telling me earlier that you were planning to help Jason out? Pollux! Tsundere. Excellent timing there, Mordred. That was excellent timing. Eesh. Well, with you guys here, I guess we might actually have a shot at winning this. But we're just going to compete normally, got it? If it gets the least bit dangerous, I'm out. So you gotta let me off if and when that happens, okay? You got it. I do like that they both... I do find it nice that they both like Voyager. I like that both of them do like Voyager. That is a nice little interaction that I never thought we would see. Well, now it looks like everyone's bringing their A-game. I'd expect no less from Chaldea's roster of history's greatest heroes. Their nose for battle and lust for victory are palpable. Truly an example of how heroes everywhere might be. Perhaps we could learn a thing or two from them ourselves. Oh yeah, they're both not good in Olympus. Pollux and Castor are villains in Olympus after all, so, you know, that is understandable. Though, to be fair, Pollux did help me build my theory that we are slowly becoming something more than human, since because of the contamination of the Black Barrel, the second he tried to literally, I think, either choke us out or crush our skull like a grape, he got burned because of the residual energies of the Black Barrel, implying that we have anti-divine properties. So he served a purpose. That's rich coming from you of all people. Look how easily you slid right back into giving color commentary. I appreciate how sharply you maneuver yourself behind the scenes. It's inspiring. Now, on a different note, let's get some impressions from our guest commentator, Father. Why is he here? I mean, I know technically we've summoned him, but still, this is... I didn't think we would see him in an event. Oh gosh, this is an Illya event. Oh, it makes some modicum of sense. It does make a modicum of sense for Kirei to be in an Illya-based event. Oh, okay. Father, I'm afraid I don't know why you're calling me that. I'm K. Rasputin. I'm only here to help comment on today's proceedings. Thank you for having me. K. Rasputin, huh? Alright, tell us about yourself then, Kay. I'm a simple man leading a simple life. Most days I rise with the sun, work hard, pray, give thanks for the day's sustenance, and go to bed. However, I'm also a big fan of martial arts and watching sports in general. It's wonderful how we have so many streaming opportunities these days. There's always something to watch. Is that actually Kirei saying that? Good gracious. Is Kirei actually, like, addicted to watching martial arts and stuff? You think that all the Illya servants are bad? I mean, that's fair. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. At one point, I started making daily videos providing commentary for various sporting events. Before I knew it, I became known as the Minister of Commentary. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. So, in the timeline where the Fifth Holy Grail War never happens, Kirei will eventually go on to be an internet personality, providing commentary for all sorts of sports-related events. Oh gosh. Kirei became an influencer. That is wild. I have to wonder how Gilgamesh would react to this. How does Gil react to influencer Kirei? How does Rien react to influencer Kirei? And now I'm lucky enough to be giving guest commentary here. What an inspiration it is to be at this Novum Chaldea festival, witnessing the enthusiasm of fellow heroic spirits. Fighting spirit is arguably one of the most primal passions we possess, and I, for one, look forward to standing close enough to those flames of passion to get singed. Oh, I see. I'm only just realizing how expertly you dodge saying anything about your background or real profession. Excuse me. I'll have to remember that myself. One should never speak too much about oneself when listening to another's problems. You had someone send you FGO fights in the Illya anime was bad. I will admit Prillia was kind of weak in the beginning, but it got stronger towards the end of its run. Prillia did get better towards the end, although, I mean, that was kind of when Illya became less of a character and Miyu vs. Shiro sort of stole the show. Because, I mean, I stand by, Oath Under Snow is one of the better pieces of Fate animation out there. Oath Under Snow was pretty damn good. It is the problems, not the listeners, which matter most, yes. Whoever K. Rasputin here may be is less important than how well he can explain things for us. Wouldn't you agree, Tai Gong? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Huh? What are those people already doing here at the goal? How are they getting past the Katakuri stages? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They just showed up out of nowhere and built a broadcasting stand without asking. Well, I guess these things happen. And as long as we don't count them as having cleared the course, I guess I can make an exception this one time. Yes, young miss, do I have something on my face? No, it's nothing. Hey, we got away with it. See, kids, this is why it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask permission. Alright, let's take a look at the stages near the castle. Oh, look there, servants are getting ready to act as obstacles for the competitors. Let's see, how does this relay thing work again? There we go. Can you hear me? Fights were half-assed. Only good fight was with the Parry This You Filthy Casual and the Thor fight. Fair. Oh, Thunder Snow, biggest critic is the animation since you think they're worse. It is very much a darker tone, but I don't know. I liked Oh Thunder Snow when I initially watched it. Maybe I'd have a different opinion if I watch it now, but I mean, at the very least, Viper, the very least I can say is that they eventually went the proper route there. To be Majuka is to suffer, and the magical girls be suffering in that show eventually. They do be suffering eventually. Loud and clear, Taigong. Hello, everyone. It's your favorite little sister, Lady Avalon. Behind me, you can see various servants sit and I approached ahead of time to serve as obstacles for the contestants. Understood. Come, let us prepare to welcome our guests. Yes, Lord Taijima. I look forward to it. I figure this kind of stuff was only for youngsters. But if Tajima's out here, I can't just stand on the sidelines sipping tea now, can I? Well, I'm certainly glad to have you out there with us, Lord Muramasa. This should be fun. I look forward to taking out challengers together. And hey, at the very least, though, Prillia is not the worst of any Fate animation. I think that goes to Fate Extra Encore, I think it was, which was some weird telling of Fate Extra. That was bad. Come, let us give it our all. Impregnable. Ironclad. Perfect. Defense! Fantastic. We three, as the Shield of Chaldea, are perfectly in sync. We will fulfill our assigned roles and stop any would-be intruders in their tracks. I am more a wielder of a sword than the shield, but very well. I too am inspired after hearing that. I'll be glad to join this fight as a member of the shield team. Come, my comrades, and let us protect the castle together. It's not every day we get a lineup like this. I'll have to take a photo later. I'm sure there are some people who do Gawain solos who see this lineup quite a bit, Georges. I see the challengers certainly have their work cut out for them. What do you think, Lord Merlin? It's an unusual lineup, but by no means a bad one. Between the three of them, they have brains, brawn, in equal measure. I certainly wouldn't want to have to face them. Still, conventional wisdom says that focusing on defense is a suboptimal way to play in events like this. Any thoughts on that, Lord K? It all depends on the rules. If the opponent mistakes lead to the points being scored, then playing defense is a slow but sure way to go on the attack. The key thing to remember here is that none of those three are solely focused on defense. They have plenty of offensive capabilities to employ as they like. Fantastic. Seeing three heroic spirits of such different backgrounds coming together in this is like a dream come true. I know this would never happen, but looking at them, I can't help but imagine what it would be like to be that team's coach. Yeah, Prillia is one of the better ones. Hey, it's the Koyans! Basically, all the fights from Fate animes, you got most of the story without having to watch it. That is a fair statement, Viper. That is a fair statement. But the Koyans! I look forward to the day when I eventually get to level you two up. What are we doing here? You took the words right out of my mouth. One moment, we're gawking at the Japanese killing machine inventor we heard would be here. And the next, we're on the obstacle servant roster. This is the last thing I needed today. I'm just waiting until I can finally go home. Huh? Well, that's not how I remember it. If anyone was scoffing at the inventor, it was you. What was that? They're like sisters. Are we going to see all the Velks? Roll call. Grinder. Present. Hilder. Present. Rune. Present. Ortland! Yay, Ortland! Present. With me here, that makes 6. Gosh, this is amazing. I never thought we'd get a chance to fight together like this. Yeah, those holy grails sure are something. Having all 6 of us out at once like this would usually be impossible. It should be a good experience for all of us, especially once we sync our memories. For sure. It's really nice being able to do something together like this. That look on your face tells me you just wish Master was here too. Am I right, Thrude? Is that true, Thrude? Of course not. Now stop joking and let's get in formation already. Yeah, sorry, Thrude, but of the 6 of you, Ortland is the one that has stolen my heart. She is very close to being in the actual graded of waifus. Ortland is. Very close, I feel. Ozzy! Oh. Avenger Nito Burrito. Who I still wish I had gotten. I do still wish I had ended up rolling Avenger Nito Burrito, but it is what it is. Addy's embodiment of the heavens and proxy of the underworld. You may not know Chaldea's Nitocris, but I do. As far as I'm concerned, each of you is every bit as much Nitocris as the other. Relax, I will allow this. In fact, I will even allow you to treat me not as Ozymandias, king among kings, but as a younger brother figure. I see. I'm glad to hear that. Indeed, I do think of you as a younger brother. So You there, Archer, how dare you! In this spirit, Archer, I'm essentially the avatar of the Lord Anubis himself. I will not tolerate any insolence. Bear that in mind and be sure that sort of thing does not happen again. Sorry about that, I just couldn't help it. But while we're on the subject, can I just say one thing? What is it? I think it'd be better for you if you didn't keep trying to act like a big shot all the time. Just be yourself. I bet that's what the fair guy would prefer too. Silence. I'm always myself. You're not even done with LB2 and Ortland is your favorite? Fair enough. Ortland does get a chance to shine in LB2. She does indeed. Well, looks like we're going to be a very fun team up. Lobo and Shuten. Interesting team up. And Gorgon. I don't understand this team up. I don't see what's so fun about it myself, but I suppose it'll be easier for that four-legged beast to deal with us than human heroic spirits. Oh, I love wolves. I used to ride them up in the mountains all the time. There. Come here, boy. Hey, do you drink wine? Indeed. I personally do prefer to believe that Gorgon is Anna. I agree with you there, Viper. I do like how the Babylonia anime was a little bit more concrete in showing that. In the ending of it. I do like that. Hussein, she was talking to the Lobo. I was talking to the wolf, not you. Oh, you're no fun. Well, that's okay. I think we're all gonna get along just fine. Freaking gnats. It's the time of year when bugs start buzzing around and there's we've got a gnat infestation in my house. One just flew right up to my friggin' face. Wow. As you can see, the obstacle servants are ready and raring to go. It should be quite a fight. I don't envy the challengers, that's for sure. Good luck, everyone. That goes double for you, Master. Be careful. Be very careful you don't end up dead, okay? Maybe we should look into backing up the bounded field. I'm getting a little bit scared myself. I think I'll talk to Caster Kukulain about this later. No, don't worry about it. I always put down dream safety before any seriously dangerous events like this. It's a pretty big spell, so I can't use it all the time, but you should always be prepared, yes? I see. So if something goes very wrong, it will all turn out to have only been a dream. I can only imagine what kind of karmic debt that sort of spell racks up. Did she? Honestly, that was so long ago, Viper, I can not really remember it too sharply. That was, like, 5 years ago at least. Probably more. Looks like everyone's ready to go. This should make for a good obstacle course. What is it, Kashin Koji? You think this might have gotten out of hand? I don't know about that. You're worried because Danzo's taking this more seriously than you expected. I see. Well then, I don't mind explaining everything right from the start. That's still too embarrassing. You'd rather wait until you can face her properly. I see. You remember it was like 2 years ago for you? Fair enough. I wonder what's going on with that Katakuri lady there. Perhaps she's less mechanically refined than we were led to believe. That's certainly possible. So, it already looks like there's lots of servants taking part in this obstacle course. But I'm guessing we're going to participate as our own team too, right? Of course. Understood. No matter the foe or obstacle ahead, we shall overcome them all and make our way to the Kashin Koji with you, Master. You heard the ninja, Illya. It's time to get ready for a nice, fun death game. Why are you so excited about a game where we could literally die? I guess we do solve something about this singularity, so I'll do my best, Soul. Miyu, Chloe, will you two help me too? Don't worry, Illya. If you're going to give this your all, I'll be right there with you. Sure. Besides, I am your big sister, so it's only right that I help my little sis out now and then. I don't remember agreeing that you were the big sister. Alright, let's calm down. Let's go clear every last one of these dumb dare stages. Spider? Are you talking Kashin Koji? I'm not really getting spider vibes from her. I could be wrong, though. I probably am wrong. Alright, that's another Gimmick Master CE, and showing off the shop. And they spoiled it. They just had her speaking. Why would they have her speaking in the shop first when she's not said a single word in the story? Why? Alright, so I'm not going to do any of the challenges on stream. I'm going to do the difficult stages, though, I think. All servants are banned from participating in any bookmaking. And we can hear Queen of Sheba's scream from somewhere. Aw, poor Queen of Sheba. But yeah, let's see what these super difficult stages are. Nobu Kaboom. Alright, so Nobu Kaboom. In this battle, both enemies and allies will gain a special gut status called Floating Power, which can be used any number of times. The power will remain in effect for a set number of turns, which can be greatly reduced by attacking. However, the attacker's floating power will also be reduced slightly. Do you not know what it means by bookmaking, Viper? Or an enemy with floating power can't be defeated. Floating power is greatly reduced when attacking, and a small amount when attacked, and by a small amount when attacking. Make the enemy running out of floating power and defeat them. Reduce Nobu's floating power. Make sure your own allies does not run out, and bring her down to Earth. As long as they have floating power, servants can survive even if their HP reaches 0, but floating power is gone, they will fall and receive. So we can only choose one of our servants. I can rearrange this as I see fit. You're making blue apples. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I've got enough golden apples to go through with this event for a while. Okay, I want to say Miyu has a support NP. Let's bring in... Cass. Excuse me. Let's bring in Cass and see what this is all about. But yeah, bookmaking is just the betting, so servants are not allowed to bet on each other. Which means the staff can be really making the money. Okay. So 50 turns UFO power. So they lose floating power when attacking. We only get 15 turns because of course we do. But Illya has a... Okay, so Illya is the main one here. Illya has to get all of our focus. 66 gold, 64 silver, 12 blue, and 176 bronze. That's a good number, man. That is a very good number. I think I'm at like 950 plus golds, 0 bronze, and I don't know the rest. So, yeah. Alright, so we need Brave Chains with Illya primarily. Here it feels. So now you're down to 35. I don't know where that math came from, but I'm going to take it. There's no point in... Oh, you had a battery. Dang it, Illya! Doot-dot-deet. So we took 15 points off. Let's see how many... So it's at 35 right now. And that should be... So it should be at 27, theoretically. But it's at way more than 27 down. Okay. I'm not really sure how it's calculating these, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, and they can decrease our floating power as well. 1 turn, so we can, if we hit them now, we can theoretically take out the first floating mini Nobu. So let's go, and Mew has a support NP. Yes. So we're gonna go doot-dot-deet. And even though it shouldn't have any floating power, it's still alive. Lovely. 1 extra AP from 2 silvers compared to a single gold. Huh. Honestly, didn't realize that. Yeah, you should not have any floating power, Floaty Nobu. Oh, now you're falling. And you become falling Mini Nobu. Okay. And dropping penalty because you both are falling now as well, huh? You can still fight even after they're dropped. Okay. I think I'm starting to get a bit of a better understanding here. We can ignore the mini falling. We can ignore the falling Nobu. And just go hard on the still floating Nobu. 2 silver will always give 1 more AP than 1 gold. Maybe I guess I should have been saving up my silvers all these years rather than my golds. Okay, you are at 20. You can get an Illya Brave. Beep bop boop. Okay, this is an interesting challenge quest, I will admit. It's not terribly difficult, but it is interesting. No, Illya is no longer doing double ups of the power drops, is she? Dang it. 5. That should do. But yeah, I can definitely see, yeah, 2 silvers giving more than 1 gold. Yeah, I can see that. Maths! Gotta love them maths. But I don't have the time or patience to do those kinds of maths. I've got other schooling stuffs to be doings. My schoolings is very important. I'm learning codings and stuffs. I actually know how to make a basic HTML document now, which is cool. I learned that yesterday. Because end of this semester is a proper website. Which I'm going to have to see if I can't share that website when I do eventually make it, because I feel like it'd be an interesting thing to share. And the other Nobu is falling too. Alright, so it's just... Now this is essentially just as game set match here. Can you give that guts to someone else? No. And Illya did not get the guts. Okay. Ooh, shoulder pop. They're real nice. Real good shoulder pop. There we go. Yeah, that was easy. Just 9 turns. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright. Drink of water. Alrighty. I wasn't actually paying attention. Did they have the damage CEs on these servants? So the Phantom Abyss one is the next one that is unlocked. Let's see what it is. So, Phantom Abyss. In this battle, you must choose the correct golems as footholds to progress 1 golem at a time. However, the golems that serve as footholds may actually be disguised servants. They reveal their true form when you break 1 HP gauge. In addition, you may be able to predict which enemies are disguised servants based on the enemy names. All golems have resistance to normal phantom damage before HP gauge breaks, so plan your NP use carefully. Draco is best near of the bunch so far. I can definitely agree with that, Viper. Excuse me. The whole event gave me a new appreciation for Draco. It definitely gave me a new appreciation for Draco as a whole. Or Umu as a whole, rather. Because before the event, Umu was kind of like, okay, I can see some of the appeal, but after the event, I can definitely truly understand why people like Umu. Hey, Velvet, welcome to the stream, Albie Things. So we have 2 careful stepping stones in this one. Must find a golem that might be stable footing. Break HP gauge will tell you if it's the right or wrong. Found the right one, you could go on to proceed. Doot, dot, and bond. You're suffering. Oh no, I hope you didn't strain your voice too much after your stream yesterday, Velvet. I hope you did not strain your voice from your streaming as long as you did. Because you did an impressively long stream there. Interesting. So, stable footing, slightly wobbly footing, footing that looks like it can be jumped on. Let's go to the footing that looks like it can be jumped on. This is a stable golem. Woo! Okay, so now I'm understanding this. I'm understanding this a little bit better now. So it's pick the right one or suffer the consequences. Got it. This is an interesting one. But yeah, you did an excellent... In case you didn't see my message yesterday, Velvet, you did an excellent job with your first ever stream. I did quite enjoy it. And honestly, you showed that is a very interesting game. It was Rune Factory 4, correct? you have always mentioned those before, and I keep saying I'm going to check them out, but I just get so busy. So I am glad that you actually showed me a little bit about what the Rune Factory games are like. It was quite good. I do look forward... I will probably go back to watch through your VOD again, just so I can follow things through. Because, again, I did have to dip out before you ended stream because I had to prepare for class, but, you know, I might go back through and watch your VOD so I can catch up on things. So, collapsing footing, a small scaffolding, moist footing, or bobbing footing. I think the scaffolding is probably the more stable of them. Probably. You know what? It's perfectly understandable, Velvet. This was your first ever stream, so... And again, you did good. Oh no, it was a booby trap! The unstable scaffolding was a booby trap. Who could have guessed it? Illya, delete this booby trap. Yeah, again, you did a fine job. I very much enjoyed what I saw, and you provided some good commentary as well. And you were engaging with the chat too. That's something that a lot of streamers do miss out on when they initially start streaming. They don't really engage with their chat, but you engaged with your chat quite a bit. And you had quite the turn up as well. I mean, I think I saw 15 people in there for a long period of time. That was pretty darn impressive, Velvet. Bumpy footing, normal footing, big footing, flat footing, gathered footing. I'm gonna say big footing. And let's get some stars then. No, the big footing was a booby trap. No. Why can I not avoid these booby traps? I'm gonna have to look up what the proper route through this is, because I am curious at this point as to how the heck I keep hitting the wrong ones. Okay, good. Oh. Snap, crackle, pop. Yes, I am. I'm even reading them out loud. So, I went for the big-looking footing in the last one. So we have a normal-looking footing, small scaffolding. Scaffolding is definitely a trap again. So we know that small scaffolding and big footing are traps, because they were traps on the last two waves. We have footing leading to a ravine, normal, clean, and normal looking. So probably not normal looking. They could do a reverse blind, and it could be the footing leading to a ravine that could be the safe footing, but I will take your advice here, Viper. We will go with the normal footing. I wonder what happens if you just AoE blast and break all of them at once. Is that just going to make things ultra hard? Probably. It was a booby trap! No! The normal footing was a booby trap as well. Gasp. I am aghast. And the booby trap is not doing much in the way of stalling us. You know, if you don't use them, you lose them. Illya, just delete this dude for deceiving us. He was not a normal stepping stone at all. He was a trap. I hate activating trap cards. They can be so annoying. Infinite Impermanence, Mirror Force, Bottomless Trap Hole. So many trap cards in the world. So defeat 15 female enemies was a quest we did part of there. I guess some of those were all 100 Personas Hasans, so some of them were... Okay, yeah. Another ticket, and that is the last one we have unlocked. It's a golem, not a puppet, right? It's native stone after all. Someone must be control. Avaspron? So was you. Sadly, I will not get the chance to see what would happen if I AoE it. Sadly. Nothing suspicious at the food stall, village, munch munch, oh, Lady A. But yeah, I do think that, this is... First Hassan was on the fourth wave. King Hassan was on the fourth wave. Oh, jeez. That would have been something. I'm glad I did not set off with... Holy crap. Oh my... I kind of wish I had encountered that now, just so I could see it. I honestly wish I had seen that, but I guess I didn't pick too badly. But, anyways, as I was saying, I think this is going to be where I ended off, because I don't like farming live on stream. It feels kind of, like it defeats purposes if I farm on stream, so I'm going to call this stream here. Monday's stream, we'll be jumping back into this, and at the very least, we will be doing 3 more of these super difficult quests. Maybe doing some of the lotto rolls as well. In fact, I probably am going to have to do those since my present box is full of Valentine's CEs, isn't it? I think it is. But that is all for the future me to worry about. For present me, and for the present all of you here, this is where I'm calling today's stream. So, I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.